I'm always vibing with you. And when life gives you trouble, there's light in the tunnel, and it's always guiding me to you. And girl, it's so revealing, the way you got me feeling. I never wanna let it go. Ooh. And now you know the reason, the way my heart is beating. Girl, you got me ready to go. Ooh. You make me breathe, alright. Deeper and deeper, you make me breathe, alright. And I'm falling to my knees, you make me weak, so weak. I can't fight it. And girl, you know I'm ready for you. Just help me breathe, breathe.
G'day, welcome. Yeah, I am in Galgenbërg, the empire of my family. But all the workers have walked out on us, and my family have given me the task of getting this, well, mainly the apple orchard, which is really not doing so well, back up and running, their prized apple orchard. To do that, we need the manure and some water. So, well, you do have a farm that has cows, apparently. Oh gosh, I haven't been here since I was a child, so I've been living my life up in the city as royalty. But yeah, I turned down my parents' offer of marriage to a lady. I didn't want to get married, and I think this is my punishment. They've sent me to Galgenbërg to try and get the economy back up and running. Gosh, it's a bit of a shoddy town. It's not doing so well. They want to get the Galgenbërg Empire back up and running. Famous for its apples and such. But, yeah, so they have a cow farm somewhere. Gosh, I don't even know my way around here. But I do like to drive fast, as you can tell. I've got no care in the world. I'm rich. What do I care, as you can see? But I've been told that I have to spend my own money on this farm too. This is all I bought with me. This is all I'm allowed. But we'll just stop here and have a look at this little town. It's a little kindergarten here, so it's probably dodgy that this strange, rich European guy stopped outside a kindergarten, but never mind. Yeah, so there's not much happening here, as you can see. Bit of a rundown town. It's pretty quiet. The workers walked off my parents' farm that were providing cheese, butter, milk, and obviously the manure was going straight to the apple orchards. That was their secret. But the workers just walked off. They weren't happy with the, some call it authoritarian or totalitarian direction that our family was going in. They don't know what they're talking about. Well, regardless if they know what they're talking about or not, we've got a lot of work to do, apparently. So yeah, I'm just here. Come to check out what the damage is and what needs doing. See if I can get some more workers to come in and help. I mean, here's some people walking around this lovely monument that my family put in years ago. Get out of the way, peasant. Gosh, anyway, folks, they can't even afford cars here. So, we're going to try and find our way around. I am absolutely lost. I'm going to have to stop and look at my map. Yes, because I don't know where I'm going. Well, okay, so the farm's all the way down there. I see. So I want to go this way. Gosh, it's not the clearest map for roads, but I can kind of see it. But if we can get down to the farm, then we can have a look around and see what the damage is. The workers all walked out apparently. Nobody's doing anything. There's about 50 cows, I think, maybe, something like that. Starving, I imagine, if the workers have walked off. So there's a few fields to take care of. We're going to go down this way, and I think if we back right up down the end of the street, we should be okay. Oops, try not to take out any of these fancy street posts. I say fancy, but they're not. But yeah, we were supposed to carry on straight down this way. So we just turn around. I hope you like my truck. It's quite a nice F350 Raptor. The flatbed on it. I just got that flatbed specifically made because I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing here when I checked out our family farm. But I hope it's not too bad. We have got quite a bit of money, so that's okay. We can survive, but we've got to get this apple orchard up and running and get the $1 million industry booming again. This is the shop area we just passed. I believe I remember that one. And here comes the crazy roundabouts. Gosh, I do hate roundabouts. But I think we hang a left up the hill there. I could be wrong. Bear with me because, well, you could have gone. It's not like you crashed into me, mate. I mean, you see a flash car like the F350 on the road, you're not going to just park in front of it and... Oh, street signs, who need those? Gosh. Anyway, so, as we're driving up here, we're coming up. I do remember the, well, I think it's mud. To be honest, I don't know what it is in this map. This is the Galgenbërg Food Plus map doing. Excuse me. But, we own the fields to the left of me. We got some fields in there, I think. You can kind of see our farm's just coming up our entrance, I think. Like I say, I don't know my way around this map very well, but I'm sure I'll learn it pretty quickly when I've got to start working. Hang a left here, surely. Yep, so that's our field as well. So, oh, jeez. It's kind of lucky I put the frame around this to protect us a bit. We do have a front hitch on this too. We'll see if we can do some yard work with it if we have to chip in anywhere. But yeah, these are our fields. Yeah, one looks empty by the looks of it, so we've got some corn there. So we're going to have to check all these out, but this is the farm, I believe. So, a bit of a tight entrance. There's the, looks like the cow barns there. And all the machinery's just left lying out, like this tractor. Shed's wide open. God. Yeah, the workers just walked off. They weren't getting paid enough. I mean, they should be lucky they have work, to be honest. But so now I have to come and tidy up their mess. But we do have cows in here, I believe. Where are they all? There they are, up the back and outside. So we do have cows, and quite a few of them. 40 cows it looks like, yep. So they've got absolutely no food and no straw, nothing. So we do need to get on top of that. Yeah, because they didn't even feed them, so... And I'm not even sure how or where to feed them, but it looks like we got a... What is this machine? Oh, it's hay drying. So, okay, we might get into doing some different sort of hay. But we can use wood chips or straw in combination with grass and alfalfa and clover. Okay, so that's pretty cool. This is where we buy our mineral feed and grains, I think. Excuse me, multi-grains for the TMR, for the feed mix. Because there is a feed mixer in a shed. We've got this tractor and muddy trailer. Guess that's the tanker. There's not much down here, I don't think, no. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do to start this farm up. I did start on farm manager, my apologies. And just restarted pretty much where the start is. But yeah, so we're filthy rich pretty much. Well, our family is. They rule this region. They have done for quite so many years now. And yeah, the latest war that happened on the border seems to have decimated the economy in this town, and well, as punishment for turning down the engagement to some woman I'd never met, this is my punishment, I think. Yeah, so bit of work to do. I'm going to have to talk to the council or whoever and see if I can get some soil samples done and sort all that out. But yeah, it's quite nice little yard, I guess, once we tidy it up and that. What we got in here? Oh, that's our silo. Yeah. Whoops, sorry about that. So we do have a silo in there and trailers and sprayer forage wagon, and this is the feeding mixer. Oops, you're going to have to wait while my game saves. I learnt the hard way to leave autosave on sometime once the game crashed, and a few hours of work was just gone. So I make sure I leave autosave on. Oh, so this is where we can make our TMR for the cows, total mixed ration. We just add in what we got: straw, hay, silage, mineral feed, grain scraps. That's what that was. Clover silage off. Oh, okay, so there's quite a few options of mixtures to make and which way we want to go. That's cool. I'll probably be getting into some, I don't know, alfalfa or clover after I clear some fields, because it looks like most of our fields are still growing. We've got one field empty. But yeah, okay. And there's our apple orchards. We also do cheese and butter. So, but we've got to get those apples up and running pronto. That was the direction. Get that up and running and we'll go from there. And I guess this is our house for now. Not too shabby. Not what I'm used to, obviously. I'm used to penthouse suites and travelling around the world, to be honest, but this is my life from now. A humble little farmer, I guess. Well, I'm not exactly humble, but yep, this is the butter and cheese factory production, where we make butter and cheese, so that's pretty cool. A little bit of extra cash on the side, it never hurts. Now we've got forestry machinery in there. We've got a garden, but what's this do? What happens if I activate the trigger? Okay, it just puts a dump trigger there. Cool. And rather than having to go into the garden. That's pretty cool. The doors are pretty wide though, so, but yeah, that's cool, handy. We've got a small garden in here, which is just your regular garden, I think. Except we need to get garden substrate, water, seeds, solid fertilizer, straw and manure are the options. Okay, so we'll get into the garden at some stage. I think our first job has to be, I don't know whose car, one of the workers' cars, abandoned, doesn't start by the looks of it. As I was saying, our first job has to be to, well, familiarise ourselves with the, even, if you will, with the farm. We can get some chickens here at some stage. But to get those cows fed, so we can get some straw in there, so that they can start giving us some manure, so we can start feeding our apples. We may have to go and buy some manure to start that off, to get it underway. But we've got a shed here with, looks like we might have a harvester. Oh, okay, cool. Yep, windrow. Is that a teeter? Sorry. Yeah, a windrow. I get confused either way. It's a machine to do with the grass, with the mowers there. Cool. And we've got grass field here. Come down this end, we've got soybeans. So I've purchased the soil information that's come through, as you can see. So we've got a lot of work to do with getting that up to spec before we harvest. We might just go and do a big dumping of fertilizer on it and hope that we can get up that by at least 10%. Because it's pretty full on at the moment. We've got a lot to do. We've got to sort the cows out and then sort our fields out. We can hire workers. I've got to find the workers that are going to work for me, because obviously these ones have walked away. I'm sure there's someone in town who wants less than minimum wage, surely. But yeah, so we've got a bit of work to do. I'm going to load this truck up. What are we going to do? Because I'm going to have to buy some TMR. I'm guessing TMR. I'm wondering if this truck's going to be able to pull this trailer, because that'll be handy for deliveries and moving stock around. No, not a problem. Easy peasy. But that's not the trailer we want at the moment. I haven't even had a proper look at what tools we got here, so. But yeah, that's a decent trailer. That's going to carry a bit. But yeah, nice flatbed trailer on here. We're going to go and get some bags of TMR. We're going to need fertilizer. We're probably going to need some seeds, because we've got an empty field over there. And I'll just try and buy a few things and grab what I can. Hopefully the store will let me borrow their fork hoist. As you see, the game puts one in for you on the map at the shop. So yeah, okay, that's we don't. That's a manure spreader. Okay, yep, they look very similar, don't they? Just looking at all the machinery we own quite a bit. We've got the feed mixer wagon there. I guess that's, yeah. Oh, we do have a flatbed, okay. Well, let's see if we can find that. I'll see if we can find that on the map. Maybe. Not in there. See if we can see a little green light. There we go, it's right behind me. This doesn't look in the best of shape, but we will hook that up to the F350 and we will go and pick up some fertilizer and TMR and see what else we can grab while we're there. And we'll get these cows underway. I'm not sure how the cow barn operates. It's going to be all new to me. I figure the feed tip is at the front. The straw, I have to get familiar with that again. I think I have to chop that, don't I? So, but well, let's have a look where we're going. We need to go to the shop to go and get some stuff. So that's over that way. All right. Well, I guess we head over there and do that. I'm going to get lost on the way again, am I? Oh, by the way, just a heads up, I did buy all this land. I figured for the story, my family, it's their empire, obviously, so we own all the private land around here. That's all the public land, that's ours. So I can do with that what I want, chuck productions in, get more employees in, more housing, whatever. Whatever I see fit, pretty much. I just need to get the economy booming. Sorry about that. So, we will hook the flatbed up, we will get to the shop, and we will pick up this material that we need, and get started on this farm and see if we can't at least get something coming in. Try and make a profit, make our economy in this empire of my family. And we've got to get the, we're losing face with our economy being so bad down here, so we do have to pick it up. I guess it is partly my job as the first son of the family, but at the same time feels like punishment. So here we are at the shop. You can see I've loaded the TMR up. There's about 8,000 litres there. That'll tie us over for a day probably, if that. I did buy some pallets and found out that I wasn't able to lift them. I'm not as strong as I thought I was, or once used to be. So we're stuck using the shop's forklift to load them onto the F350. And I hate fork hoists and working with forks. It never wants to agree with me. So if you want to watch me do forks, feel free. Oh, look at that. We're getting there. We're getting there. So I got a couple more pallets of fertilizer to load up. I did buy some seed and lime, but we won't be bringing those back on the same load. We'll get them another time. Yeah, just wanted to get the fertilizer. I think I'm going to need a spreader. I haven't had a complete look at all my tools in the yard yet, but I didn't see a spreader apart from the, not sure if the seeder actually uses fertilizer or not. I haven't checked it out, but anyway, I want to try and be tricky and see if this fork hoist is going to let me pick up both of them. Probably not, because knowing my luck, it's not going to happen. And I'm already getting sick of dealing with pallets, and it's only, what, number 7 and number 8. I'm not built for this kind of job. I'm built for the penthouse suite lifestyle and party and travel around the world when I want. Yeah, so I've got no experience at all. I'm just winging it pretty much, as you can see. But we're doing it. We're getting there. We've got a truck and trailer loaded up almost. We're buying stuff's the easy part. We've been buying stuff for most of our lives, so they wish me luck with this one. Let's see if I can push this on. It's probably not going to work as much as I want it to. Come on, just not put a hole in the bag, eh? And probably that'll do it. neatly done. It's hanging off the edge a little bit. Let's see if I can back up. But yeah, this is a big job for me. Dealing with 40 cows, um, fields that are depleted and all that. I've got to pretty much do this little, I don't know if you would even call it a nation. It's a town, I guess, an area. No one could recognize it on the map, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, we've got to get this town pumping. This is going to be the empire that they want. So that's what my family want, and well, if I want to get back to my partying lifestyle and living in the city, I've got to accomplish this feat. Otherwise, I'll be living here for a while. May even be disowned from the family, and I'll lose my fortune. So I'm not having that. You know, this playboy lifestyle of mine. You know, I'm gonna get it back eventually. Because this farming nonsense ain't for me, I tell you. And speaking of which, I haven't even done any farming yet. All I'm doing is buying products and trying to load it myself because no one wants to help me. I hope the shop owner heard that. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there, okay? Just nice and patient, I think. But yeah, so we've got quite a few fields that we are going to need to fertilise. This might not do the job. I think I only bought 6,000 litres, so... Oh gosh, come on. Can we get this off here? Looks like the other one's like just about to fall off. But yeah, we're gonna need to oh jeez. There we go. That wasn't long till that disaster would happen. I was just about to jump off and strap that on actually, because I could see it was gonna fall. Get these bloody forks out from under this pallet, I tell you. Come on, nice and slow. We just like come on, up, out, come on. There we go. But we can do it. We'll strap that one in so we don't have the same problem. Right. As I was saying before the pallet fell off and nearly crushed me, we do need to fertilise all our fields. We're going to have to look into seeing if we've got a spreader available. Not sure what the lime situation is going to be like. Yeah, look at that. We've got it. But we're going to have to look at that as well. So I think the fields are just going to need everything. I don't know what these workers are doing, or had been doing that whole time. It's my responsibility now. I'm looking for workers at the moment. I'm put an advert out for someone to fertilise a field of 5 for me. But I've only just put that out up at the shop window, so hopefully someone sees that and they take us up on the offer and we can hire them. Because I don't really feel like getting much dirtier than I already am. But we still got to get back to the farm and figure out how to sort the cows out. Feeding them shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of putting the bags in there, I imagine. And the trailer can do that. But look at that. We're going to take it like that. It's fine. Well, we'll park their forklift up. But yeah, the straw always gets me with the cows, so I'm going to struggle with that. We'll see. I know they've got some straw bales in the cow shed I saw. Not sure if they actually belong to me or if they're just for show. I don't know, but I do know that I got to sort it out, and it's been a while. But we'll get this stuff back to the yard. We're all loaded up. I'm not too comfortable with that bag. Hang on a minute. We're all strapped in. That's all good. There's no other strap. Okay, so we stand you up. You'll just fall. Okay, quick strap it. Alright, we're back to how we were before we hopped out. Yay! I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll get this back to the yard. Get it all delivered. And we'll feed those cows TMR first and foremost. That's the most important thing. Then we can start looking at other things on the yard that need doing. For instance, we do need to get the straw down so that we can get manure so that we can feed our orchards. Worst case scenario, I may just buy some manure from the shop, some pallets of that, and I'll take it up to the orchard and feed them there. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, jeez. People are just in the middle of the road everywhere. Just want to stop and have a nosy at the monument. This little thing here, I guess you'd call it. That's quite nice. Old. Probably before my time. Looks neat. So yeah, no, haven't heard a phone call from my folks yet either. I did give them a message and let them know I had landed safely. Oh, I got here safely and everything, but no, they haven't rung back or anything. So but that doesn't surprise me because yeah, they're busy. Anyway, which way am I going? Because I'm likely to get lost again. I'm up there, so So I guess I could go down that way. Yep. Guess is as good as mine. So easy to get lost. The neighbourhoods all look the same. They are quite nice houses though, but I'm thinking we've got a lot of land, and we want a lot of workers and a lot of people moving to our town to boost this economy. So we may build a little residential area somewhere, so to usher some more people in, maybe. Let's see. We do have a little bit of area to work with, but we may have to kick some people out of homes to put some apartments in or something to make it more, we get more people in a smaller space. That's what they do, isn't it? Well, that's what my parents did. So yeah, well, this is I guess this is dirt. In all honesty, it looks really dark. It's a lot of it. It's a bit of a messy road. Right, this is our farm. Probably should have come in the other driveway, would have been easier. Easy does it. Look at that. So I'm not sure what these blower things do that are lying around. I think they maybe are like silo dump points. There's a lot of icons I'm unfamiliar with on this map, so I'm going to have to learn what's what. But we're going to dump that trailer there for now, just so we can hook the tractor up to back it in. Because we still got a load of fertilizer on here, and that's got to be taken off by the forks. So that's another fun time. I thought it was fun before on a flat surface. Now we've got bumpy ground, so this should be interesting. Anyway, let's get these cows fed. They must be starving, the poor beasts. And we want to get them healthy again, so first things first, some TMR. It's only 8,000 litres, so I don't think it's going to last very long. I don't think it will last much at all, to be honest. There's 40 cows. I'm not sure how quick they'll go through it, and I'm using probably my biggest tractor to get into the smaller space, but that's okay. Now, with the straw, I'm gonna try to attempt to use a tractor or some forks or something to pick those bales up that I've seen over there. That's all gone. That's good. Can't really see any details about everything. There we go. Yep, they're all fed. Okay, so there's 8,000 litres of food in there, so I guarantee they'll go through that like nobody's business. I think I bought, I'm not sure if I bought breeding. Oh yeah, I must have bought the breeding ones, so. But now I've gone and got myself in a bit of a pickle, so this will be entertaining for the people out there watching. Because, I mean, I can just crash into them, can't I? It's not gonna, now I'm stuck. Let me sort this out, and I'll get back to you. Right, so we did sort the trailer out in the end. We got it out, no problem. I probably won't use that big tractor to go in there again. Speaking of which, we do need to go in there because we do need to sort that straw out for these cows. We'll go get the forks. Oh, Jesus. You can tell I haven't been on a farm before here, can't you? I don't know what I crashed into there. Anyway. We'll get the forks in, we'll open these doors up just behind me here to get into the cow shed. And let's see what we can do. Yeah, because the straw, we could probably use this thing. This makes more sense to get over there because I can't see any other way over to where the straw dump is. I'm guessing that's the straw dump. It seems like it makes sense, I guess, and for like realism. But we'll park this tractor up in here now because we don't need that right now. We'll see if we can use the little, I don't even know what it's called, little thingy. Oh, the chef at 2630. We'll see if we can use this to go get the forks on first of all, and then come back and see if we can move those pallets. And if, I'm not sure if we can even pick them up. We'll go and have a look. There's the forks and they're facing that way. Okay, so we'll turn. Gee, my God! I haven't driven one of these before. Not a fan of these split bloody steering, but I'll get the hang of it. It's only because I'm in like a bull at a gate. Okay, so we're going to go in and we're going to try and move those straw bales around somehow. See if we can get them to drop into the tip point or something. We can't go that way, can we? No. So we've got to open that gate there behind us and hope our cows don't make a run for it. Sure they won't. They've got food in there, they'll be happy. Rather unorthodox way of entering the gate, but it worked. Right, let's see if these pallet forks are going to lift these bales up. Otherwise I may have to buy some spikes or buy some loose straw and dump it, but I don't know how I'd get the loose straw in here. I can't pick that up, that's just ghosting through it. So are those not mine, or that's it? Okay, I'm adamant to move these at least to, no, won't even pick it up. Okay, so we can't use it. We can interact with them and push them around by the looks of it, but we can't pick them up. So does that mean that they're not ours? Maybe they're just decorative. That's fallen in the tip point and nothing's happened, so it doesn't work like that obviously. I think we need the straw chopper thingy, whatever you call it, but I don't know. We can't use these bales. Maybe I need the forks for them, so that's something I'm going to have to figure out, because we need that manure to feed the apple orchard. Yeah, without that our apples aren't going to grow, so let's try not to stab our cows before we get any manure out of them. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to do with that one, so I'm going to park this up and have a little bit of a think. So I had a little play around in there and still couldn't figure it out. Tried to buy some loose straw and put it in the big trailer, but I couldn't get the big trailer in there. Yeah, I think I need to buy the right machine, or a smaller trailer that will actually fit in here. Yeah, because it's becoming a bit of a trick. Unless someone can help me out and where to tip the straw or how to do the straw, I don't know. But I've got to take these pallets off this truck now, because what I think I'm going to do is I might try to convert the trailer, the bed on the back, try and convert that so that I can put some straw or loose straw in it, because this will fit through there, I hope. And yeah, otherwise I'm not sure how to do it. The feed mixer wagon will fit through there, but that won't feed them just straw. Oh gosh, here we go. That's what we need. So we're going to take all the fertilizer pallets off the wagon, so we can head down to the shop and maybe convert this, or we purchase another one, I don't know. But we don't want too many trailer ends sitting around for our little F350, so I don't know what I'm doing with this, spinning around like crazy. So yeah, let's see how I go removing the pallet from the back of this truck. Let's see if I can injure myself or break something. Or get the vehicle stuck, maybe. Actually, what we might do is move the truck back and pull them from the other side. There you go, unload all this fertilizer. I'm going to need to get a spreader as well. So I will, that is the next purchase I'll be making is, how did I get here? That is a nice area. Pardon me for that. But, yeah, what was I saying? I do need to get a spreader, that's the next thing. I'm going to buy some manure. I've got to buy something that's going to chop the straw up as well. Because I just don't know how I'm going to get loose straw into the tipping point back there where the hay is. Where the straw bales are. I just can't see for the life of me how anything will fit through there. The feeding wagon will, so yeah, this is just, but that's with this thing towing it, so I'm not too sure that that's going to be ideal either. So no instructions from my family about how to run this farm, just to do it. So I mean, it can't be any worse than having no workers on the farm, right? Oh geez, maybe that's a little too, how are we going to do this, Sean? Okay. Huh. That would work. Okay, well that's how we'll do it, one at a time. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. But yeah, not when you live in lifestyle. Picking them up one thing. Now I've got to drop them down. And you see I've spent a day doing, well, not even a day, just an hour probably doing pellets, if that. And already I'm over it. Bloody things, I tell you. There we go. I'm going to have to do some exercise before the next episode so that I can lift these pallets instead of having to use these machines that don't like to cooperate with me. Now here I am blaming the machines and it's my inadequacy. Anyway, look at that, we're doing alright, he says. Same thing, we just got to get the right angle, right centre of gravity on it. That's okay. We will do a little handstand. There we go. Perfect. We got this. I doubt I could pick 2 pellets up, but should we try it? Save our trip, wouldn't it? Even though it's only just over there, but still. Now my forks are probably going to hit the trailer, are they? Now this is the tedious job that no one likes watching. No one likes watching an amateur doing pellets, but yeah, that's another thing. I don't know how the apples are going to come out and how we collect those or anything. So our apple orchard's going to be new to me, and we're going to have some new arable crops on the field, some alfalfa maybe, clover, that kind of thing. We get a little bit more experience with this map and everything, we might even put some more apple orchards down, but we'll see how we go. First and foremost, like I said before, we've got to sort these cows out so that we can start getting manure and milk, so that we can make butter and cheese and the apples. And yeah, and I got to sort my forklift skills out on my, are we going to do this? Little things getting out. Okay. Enough faffing about, Sean. Look at you. So I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll do these pellets off screen because it's as infuriating for me as it is for me. I'm sure it's even worse for you. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to join you next time. Watch me build my empire. Take care.
The way